For years, Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch has thrived on high-stakes treasure hunts, unexplained phenomena, and the relentless drive of the Ollinger family. But as Season 5 ramps up, the spotlight has shifted from cavities in the earth to concerns brewing above ground. Fans who have followed Duane Ollinger's journey from day one are now voicing a growing worry that something may be wrong with the ranch patriarch's health. Subtle changes caught on camera, a few surprising moments behind the scenes, and longtime viewers' gut instincts have fueled a wave of speculation that refuses to quiet down. The ranch no longer looks the same from the moment viewers return for the newest episodes. They notice something off. The ranch itself, Duane's kingdom, his obsession, his battlefield, felt heavier, quieter, more tense. The caves, the water traps, the unpredictable geology have always given the series its notorious sense of unease, but this time, fans were reacting to something more human. Rather than focusing solely on hidden caverns or Native American legends, audiences found themselves watching the man at the center of the chaos. Duane, the powerhouse who once clambered over boulders, sprinted across the property during emergencies, and outworked team members half his age, appeared more reserved. Shots captured him standing with a hand pressed against his lower back, leaning on railings longer than usual, and taking deeper breaths before heading into the field. To longtime viewers, these weren't just small habits, they felt like red flags. Forums flooded with comments from fans who remember his early seasons, when he would haul equipment up steep inclines without breaking stride. Now his movements seem slower, more calculated, as though he's pacing himself through something he doesn't want to draw attention to. A weight that isn't treasure-related. Blind Frog Ranch has always been Duane's dream and burden. Treasure hunting shows typically thrive on risky explorations and adventurous stunts, but Blind Frog Ranch is different. It's a multi-generational mission, funded and fueled by Duane's near-obsessive determination to uncover what he firmly believes lies beneath his land. The personal stakes have always been higher for him than for anyone else on screen. As Season 5 unfolds, fans noticed an emotional shift too. Duane's fiery confidence and booming energy have been replaced with moments of introspective quiet. He often stands at the edge of a site with his arms crossed, as though wrestling with thoughts deeper than the caverns below. It's a demeanor viewers rarely saw before. His interactions with his son, Chad, have also taken on a different tone. Instead of leading every charge, Duane now frequently allows Chad to take point during challenging operations. Fans admired the passing of responsibility at first, seeing it as a natural evolution. But as more episodes aired, they began to question whether Duane was stepping back because he wanted to, or because his body was forcing him to. Chad taking over more tasks raises eyebrow. Chad Ollinger has always played a major role in the ranch's operations, but this season he's unexpectedly taken over tasks previously dominated by Duane. Heavy machinery runs have shifted to Chad. Hazardous underwater ventures that Duane would have spearheaded in past seasons are now under Chad's supervision. Drone operations, late-night scouting, negotiations with experts. Chad seems to be wearing more hats than ever before. Fans wondered whether this is simply the show evolving, gradually spotlighting the next generation. But others feel convinced that something behind the scenes is prompting this shift. The father-son dynamic has always been a backbone of the series, but now viewers get the sense that Chad is quietly compensating, ensuring the mission continues even if Duane isn't at 100%. Clips of Chad frequently glancing toward his father, reading his expressions, and stepping in before Duane strains himself have not gone unnoticed. It's subtle, but attentive viewers caught on quickly. It almost seems like an unspoken understanding between them. Chad stepping up, Duane reluctantly stepping back. The gripping pressure of the ranch Duane has endured everything from near collapses underground to equipment failures that nearly turned catastrophic. Blind Frog Ranch has tested his endurance countless times. Fans remember him emerging from a flooded cavern shaking with adrenaline, refusing medical attention despite visible exhaustion. They remember him braving cold water for longer than any man his age should. They remember the episodes where he seemed visibly worn down, but shrugged it off with his characteristic resilience. All of these past moments contribute to today's worries. Duane has simply pushed himself harder than most individuals would, especially in a field where danger is routine and safety is often secondary to determination. Hard labor on unstable terrain, unpredictable weather, and the strain of leading an operation with significant financial and emotional investment, all of it has likely taken a toll. The question fans are asking now: has that toll finally caught up with him? Moments that sparked the most concern among the many episodes this season. There are a few moments fans continuously reference as the turning points of concern. 1. The unexpected pause during a tense dig operation. Duane suddenly stopped working and crouched with both hands braced on his knees. He wasn't joking, wasn't reacting to a sudden discovery. He was simply out of breath. He stayed like that longer than expected, long enough for Chad to move closer and take over too. A surprising slip near the entrance of a shaft in another episode. Duane slipped on loose gravel before descending into a shaft. Though he caught himself, viewers noticed him shaking out his wrist and wincing afterward. He downplayed it immediately, but the camera caught the subtle wince. 3. The quiet moment in the tracker scene showed Duane sitting silently in the passenger seat as Chad drove them across the ranch. His face was pale, his breathing shallow. Viewers speculated whether the show intentionally kept the camera on him to foreshadow something, or whether it simply captured an unguarded moment that revealed more than intended for. Less screen time overall. Some episodes feature noticeably less Duane footage, with more scenes focused on Chad, Charlie Snyder, or guest specialists. Fans interpret the reduced presence as a sign he may be stepping back due to fatigue or medical concerns. Fan communities sound the alarm. The Blind Frog Ranch online community is vocal and deeply invested. It didn't take long for Reddit threads, Facebook group discussions, and video comment sections to fill with theories. Many longtime fans feel protective of Duane, almost like watching a rugged uncle age before their eyes. They've admired his grit and stubborn bravery through every season, so seeing him slow down now feels personal. Some wonder if the show's pressure and acceleration, more extreme expeditions, deeper digs, increasingly risky ventures, have pushed Duane beyond what's reasonable. Others speculate that he may simply be feeling the effects of age and years of physically demanding work. But the heart of the discussion, regardless of theory, is rooted in genuine worry. The toll of the mission on his body. Duane has battled environmental hazards, heavy lifting, underground exposures, and stressful financial commitments tied to the ranch. Constant adrenaline spikes, poor sleep, high-altitude work, and the emotional intensity of the treasure hunt can wear down even the strongest individual. Fans suspect he may be managing pain, chronic fatigue, or a condition he prefers to keep private. Many point out that he has always been the type to push through anything, so if he's slowing down now, it must be significant. The show's editing doesn't hide his strain. Whether intentionally or accidentally, it reveals a man fighting against his own limits. The ranch has become more dangerous than ever. This season's challenges seem more intense. Deeper caverns, unstable structures, waterlogged chambers, and increased technical complexity. While the thrill appeals to viewers, it poses higher risks, especially for someone who may already be struggling physically. Duane occasionally hesitates before entering enclosed spaces. He stands at the edge of perilous drop-offs longer, scanning with caution rather than racing in as he once did. The show's tension works dramatically, but fans fear it reflects the reality of a man aware that one misstep could cost him more than ever before. Could this be the beginning of a leadership transition? Some viewers believe the show is gradually preparing for a shift in leadership, from Duane to Chad. This doesn't necessarily mean Duane is stepping away entirely, but the series does seem to be highlighting Chad's growing capability, confidence, and strategic thinking. It's possible the producers are paving the way for a future where the son shoulders more responsibilities, allowing Duane to focus on oversight rather than direct physical involvement. If true, fans hope it is a thoughtful transition rather than a forced one. What fans want most right now ultimately, the Blind Frog Ranch community hopes Duane takes care of himself. They admire his strength but want him to prioritize his health above all else. Many express that they would rather see him resting and safe than pushing himself for the sake of the mission. The treasure, the mystery, the caves, none of it holds more value than Duane's well-being to those who followed his journey. Whether he's facing a temporary setback, age-related fatigue, or something more serious, fans are united in their wish for him to slow down and protect himself.